The most dangerous man isn't the angry one. It's the one who keeps saying these 7 sentences without realizing they're destroying his life. Asterisk today. We're talking about something most men never notice about themselves. Not their muscles. Not their money. Not even their confidence. But their words. Because what a man repeatedly says reveals exactly how he thinks. And how he thinks shapes his destiny. And Stoicism teaches us one brutal truth. A man is not ruined by his failures. He is ruined by his refusal to take responsibility for them, you see. Intelligent men fail too. Strong men collapse too. Even disciplined men lose sometimes. But the difference between a wise man and a foolish one is not the mistake. It's the story he tells himself after the mistake. A stupid man doesn't just fail, he advertises. His weakness through his mouth, he speaks in excuses. He speaks in blame. He speaks in entitlement. He speaks in emotional chaos. And the worst part, he thinks he sounds smart when he speaks. Stoicism isn't about pretending to be calm. It's about mastering your inner dialogue, for it masters you. Because if your words are weak, your mind is weak. If your mind is weak, your actions collapse. And when your actions collapse, your life follows today. I'm going to break down 5 of the most dangerous things a stupid man always says. And more importantly, I will show you the Stoic correction for each one. Because this isn't about insulting men. This is about upgrading the way you think, speak, and move through the world. These phrases are silent killers. They destroy confidence. They destroy discipline. They destroy relationships. They destroy respect. They destroy masculinity from the inside, and many men repeat them. Every single day, without even realizing it. If you recognize yourself in even one of these keynotes, good. That means you're self-aware enough to evolve. Because Stoicism doesn't shame weakness. Stoicism places it with strength. Let's begin. Asterisk. Every stupid man builds a prison and then proudly calls it his personality. That's just how I am. That sentence sounds harmless. It sounds confident. It sounds final, but in reality, it's the death of growth. This phrase is what a man says when he no longer wants to evolve. It's what he says when he is afraid of the effort it takes to change. It's what he says when he wants the comfort of stagnation more than the pain of progress. A Stoic man never says, "That's just how I am." A Stoic man says, "This is who I am right now, and I will be sharper tomorrow." The moment you declare that you cannot change, your brain stops trying. Your habits harden. Your identity calcifies. And life passes you by while you defend your limitations as if they were virtues. Let me explain something powerful. Your personality is not your destiny. Your discipline is. A man who says "that's just how I am" usually uses it to justify his anger, his laziness, his addictions, his selfishness, his lack of control, and every time he says it, he escapes responsibility. Stoicism teaches the exact opposite principle. You are not responsible for how you were formed, but you are 100% responsible for how you refine yourself. A stupid man protects his flaws. A wise man attacks them. You must understand this. Fixed identity is a psychological cage. Growth identity is liberation. And the reason this phrase is so dangerous is because it removes effort from the equation. It tells your nervous system, no need to stretch, no need to struggle, no need to improve. But the universe only rewards effort. Every man who became dangerous, disciplined, respected, and powerful had to betray his old self at some point. He had to stop saying "that's just how I am" and start saying, "This is not the man I permit myself to remain." Asterisk, this is the favorite sentence of weak men dressed as victims. It's not my fault. The Stoics considered this mindset spiritual poison, because the moment you remove yourself as the cause, you remove yourself as the force that can change the outcome. Blame feels good. Blame feels relieving. Blame feels light. But blame is expensive. It costs you your power. A man who blames his parents, his childhood, his girlfriend, his boss, his government, his luck, his enemies, will never master his own life. Because how can you control what you refuse to take ownership of? Stoicism demands radical responsibility. If your life is stagnant, it's your fault. If your body's weak, it's your fault. If your finances are broken, it's your fault. If your discipline is absent, it's your fault. Not because the world is fair, but because power only belongs to those who claim responsibility. A stupid man defends himself. A strong man corrects himself. Every time you say it's not my fault, you are telling your subconscious, I am helpless. And helpless men become angry. Angry men become bitter. Bitter men become dangerous to themselves. A Stoic man says something very different. This happened. I adapt. No excuses. No self-pity. No dramatics. Just control over what he can control. His decisions. His habits. His effort. His silence. His consistency. Asterisk, this sentence has murdered more dreams than failure ever could. I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is the favorite hiding place of undisciplined men. It feels safe. It feels harmless. It feels reasonable, but tomorrow is a thief disguised as time. A stupid man delays pain. A wise man absorbs it early. Every time you delay action, you teach your brain that comfort is stronger than purpose. And once that lesson is learned deeply enough, your destiny collapses quietly. Stoicism is not motivational. It is surgical. It does not ask, are you ready? It asks, are you willing? Because readiness is emotional. Willingness is structural. A terminally disciplined man never waits for mood. He moves based on commitment. I'll do it tomorrow really means, I fear the discomfort today. I fear failing today. I fear changing today. But here's the brutal truth. Discomfort avoided today becomes suffering multiplied tomorrow. Stoic men understand. Procrastination is a delayed self-betrayal. Asterisk, this is entitlement, disguised as confidence. I deserve this. Universe doesn't care what you feel entitled to. It rewards. Execution, sacrifice, consistency, discipline, pain tolerance. Say stupid man thinks in rewards. A Stoic man thinks in duties. Every time a man says I deserve comfort, he weakens his pain tolerance. Every time he says I deserve more without effort, he corrupts his standards. Stoicism teaches, you don't deserve results. You earn outcomes. Life doesn't negotiate with ego. It only responds to action. Asterisk, this is the most dangerous lie a man can tell himself. I can't control it. My anger, my lust, my impulses, my addiction, my emotions. Stoicism exists for one purpose. To restore your command over yourself the moment you believe you are uncontrollable. You become a servant to your urges, eh? Man who cannot control himself will always be controlled by women's substances, anger, fear.
Self-control is not repression.
It is sovereignty. A Stoic man does not obey every feeling. He interrogates it. Asterisk, a stupid man speaks without awareness. A Stoic man speaks with consequence. Your words are not noise. They are instructions to your nervous system. They are commands to your future self. So watch what you say. Because eventually, your mouth will reveal the man you have allowed yourself to become.